Oh, I see. Well, I just got this weapon, of course, with the upcoming possibilities of, economic collapses. Um, I thought I had better have some protection for me and Grandma, and so I picked up this little juicy baby here. I just read that it was made in Japan. No, excuse me, China. Oh well, that tells you a lot. Probably poisonous to paint. But this video, we'll put this away right now. It's dangerous. I could hurt somebody. Love you, Mom. Um, this video is going to be about investing in gold and silver. Some ideas about that. I know you hear a lot about that. Of course, it's on the channel every time you turn on, Glenn Beck or one of these people. There's like, buy silver, buy gold mostly. They always want you to buy gold. That's probably another, scam. Who knows? But the bottom line is, here's the concept behind that. As the Fed continues to print more money, more fiat currency that's really worth nothing, actually, not even the paper it's printed on, really. What's going to happen is this is like the basic laws of supply and demand. The more you flood a market with something, the less it's worth less. So if you have X amount of something out there, and then you dump a bunch more of it out there, then the value of whatever it is goes down. Same with the dollar. It's no difference. We call it inflation. Well, that's what the Feds call it. It's a neat little name for them to tell us, so we think, oh, it's inflation. Oh, but really it is. It's just them printing money out of thin air, off their little print press, wherever that is. Anyway, so as they continue to devalue the dollar by, printing trillions of dollars to pay for this bailout, that bailout. Now we're buying, of course, our own bonds. We're buying our own treasuries. Japan, uh, Germany, China, our big treasury buyer. They don't even pretty much don't even want our treasuries anymore, and for good reason. I mean, uh, we keep writing these bad checks, and it's got to stop somewhere. But the bottom line again is that they keep printing out more of this stuff, and so it keeps making the dollar value of the dollar less and less and less. That's why it takes more dollars to buy the same thing it used to. So over time, this is definitely going to have an effect on everything. So that's why they always call silver and gold safe havens. And so I'm going to share with you what I've learned about these things and give you kind of an overview, what I think and what I'm doing. But let's just give you some ideas. The bottom line is this. If you do invest in gold or silver, you don't want to think of it as an investment, really. I shouldn't even use the word invest in it. If you buy gold or silver, it's really a place to store your wealth. Because if you think about it, it is really the only true currency on the planet. Paper has no value. I mean, you could dump some paper in the ocean and go back 100 years later, nobody would care. It'd be dissolved, it'd be weightless. But gold, silver, 1,000 years, 2,000 years from now, you could grab that off the bottom of the ocean and it would still have value, like it always has for the last 6,000 years. So it's a way to store wealth. Think of it that way. It's a wealth storage system. Okay. And I know you'll see a lot of people, that have videos about investing in gold and silver, and they say, "Oh, it's 900 an ounce now. Just wait, in a couple of years it could be $2,000 an ounce, $3,000, $5,000 an ounce. My God!" Well, it sounds very exciting. And then some people with silver, silver is going to go up. It's going to be 13 an ounce now, 14 an ounce, whatever. It could go up to 50, 100, 500 an ounce. Oh my God, it's insane. Oh, it's crazy. But the reality is, yeah, it could go up to that. But what does that mean? I mean, if silver is 500 an ounce, all it means is that the dollar is devalued so badly that now it takes $500 to buy a stinking ounce of silver. The thing you have to look at with metals is this: they are only relative to what you can buy. So, for example, I collect these little rounds like this. Here's a round, what they call round. Ooh, it's a silver round. It's 1 ounce of pure silver. Okay, so with this 1 ounce of pure silver today, you know, I could, it cost me 18 bucks for this, but let's just say for what I can buy with this today, I can get what can you get for 18 bucks? I don't know. Uh, a good meal, let's say a nice lunch out at Applebee's or something. Okay, so let's say that in 2 years, this silver is worth $50. But now it costs me $50 to get a good meal in Applebee's. You see what I'm saying here? It really, it's just storage wealth. It's not a way to, it's not an investment that you're going to get rich on. At least from the perspective I see. Hey, who knows? But that's my perspective. I think it's a good way to store wealth, but it's not an investment. Don't get excited with all these commercials about buying gold and silver, and you're gonna, sell it for $2,000 and $3,000, $5,000 an ounce. Remember that if you are selling it for that, that means the dollar's gone down so bad that you know it takes $5,000 now to buy a stinking ounce of gold or gold. You know what I'm saying? So got to take it all with a grain of salt. So don't get too caught up. Oh, the other thing too about silver and gold investing is these ETFs. They're little pieces of paper that basically that's what you trade gold and silver on the markets with is you buy these ETFs, and they're basically just derivatives, just another derivative scam. I mean, I wouldn't even waste my time with it. I guess if you're a trader and you do it all day, and you want to make some money here and there, that's fine. But in the end, that market's going to crash too because they're doing the same damn thing. They're selling ounces of gold and silver over and over again. Oh, if you buy ETFs, gold or silver, you may buy an ounce of silver, but there's probably 10 other people bought that same ounce of silver. And this is another way they control the pricing of gold and silver. So that's a whole nother thing that you got to take a look at too. I'm going to put some up videos. Excuse me, not videos, but links to some of these things that explain a lot of what I'm saying. I'll try to avoid the ones with too much hype about how you're going to make a killing, here over the next few years. But a couple things to think about again is the hyperinflation. Now, right now we're in a state of deflation, which means the prices of everything is pretty much going down, especially things we don't need, and of course the big things like real estate and cars and all that stuff. Prices are going down because nobody's got any money. So the market sucks. The American consumer is dead. The worldwide consumer is dead at this point. The whole consumerist society is dying. The old paradigm is going away. That's what this is all about. But so right now we're in a state of deflation. But with all the printing of this money, at some point we're going to see some hyperinflationary effects from all that. So that's important. And so again, a good hedge against that, it would be precious metals. So, like I said in my video, one of the 7 ways to survive was, pick up some precious metals. So take some of your money, maybe 10% of your total reserves or something, whatever you're comfortable with, and pick up some of that stuff. Another good thing too would be in case they did actually go to a world currency and everybody got pissed off and went into civil unrest and we didn't accept it or whatever, or the dollar just collapsed and these would make good for trading too. I mean, if I go to my neighbor and he's got some produce I need or something I need, I can give him one of those and he's gonna go, okay, I know what that is. That's good silver. Ow! I always used to see him do that in the westerns. I think I chipped my tooth. Anyway, so anyway, here's another one. This is classic. I don't know if you can see that, but it's too much bubble going on there. I'll put it down here. This is a Wall Street Mint 10-ounce silver bar. So those are good too. You could buy a house with this one day. Yeah, right. A very small house. Maybe a cardboard type house. Okay, but that's a little bit of my silver report. I'll add to that as time goes by. I got some other things to throw in there, but right now I don't want to bore you with all my stuff. But remember, one of my things was to pick up a firearm. Now this little baby will hold. Oh man, I could take you out right now, buddy. Oh yeah. The power of a weapon like this makes me feel manly. You and I'll have some time later, baby. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Talk to you guys later, and more to come. Keep checking back. I'm going to be doing this all the time. I got nothing better to do. I mean, look at me. I mean, what else can I do? I mean, I don't have a lot going on here, but I love mom and grandma. Doesn't fight as much as usual, and of course, it's all good. Crazy little nerd.